Hello, welcome to another edition of Cooking with Ruben. After a long time, I'm recording another video today. This is one of the pinnacle of the Yalpana cooking, Odial Kool, which is a seafood soup, but with the traditional ingredients. This is my auntie's recipe. She's here watching me doing today, and I will be using all her ingredients and the techniques how she cooked for me, and I'll be cooking today. So the main ingredient of the Odial Kool is the Odial flour. So this is used as a thickener as well, and this has got its unique bitter flavor. So to use it, first you have to soak it for an hour and wash it 3 times to remove some of the bitterness of it, and then use that to the Odial flour. So once it is soaked, washed 3 times, that's the consistency you'll see. You'll get that mixture of it. And the next is the sour taste. To do that, tamarind. This is around 75 gram tamarind that I have, and the pulp from that, I made the pulp of that. And the next, the fish. So today I got a bream, fresh bream, and a cuttlefish. I boiled them together and got the broth as well. So the broth of the fish and cuttlefish, boil one, and you add a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of turmeric to boil the fish and cuttlefish together. Also boil the cassava separately, and then boil the Blackeye peas and the jackfruit seeds together. Boil them as well. Add 1 teaspoon of salt to each. Why we have to boil them separately is, as we all know, the different ingredients have different time to boil and cook. So we boil them separately, and then later we mix them with other ingredients. So now we go all to the other ingredients. So we will use crab, snake beans, and I also made some chili paste. Use these dried red chilies, soak them in the water, and then made the paste out of it. This is dependent on in how much hot that you like it. You can add it around 2 tablespoons to 4 to 5 tablespoons. Then nice little shrimp. The little ones have more flavor, and we always use that little one for the Kool. And that's all the ingredients that we'll be using today. So going to add some water. So I'm going to add the uncooked ingredients. The snake beans goes in first. So I have just added the prawns and the crab as well, and let it cook. Once that is cooked, then we can add all the other cooked ingredients. Right, so I also have the broth of the vegetables that I cooked before. I'm just going to add that as well. Probably need to wash that and add that as well. So to cook that, I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of salt. And later on I will taste it and add more salt. And add a teaspoon of turmeric as well. So now cover the dish so it will boil quickly. Alright, let me see. Look at that. It looks like it's cooked now. Time to add the other ingredients. These are already cooked. That's the cassava that's going in now. And then the Blackeye beans and the jackfruit seeds. These are the jackfruit seeds. So look at them. They're really nice. It gives really good flavor for that. And then I have the boiled fish and calamari. So first I cooked the whole fish to get all the flavor out of it. The whole fish was boiled with the calamari in it, and then removed all the bones. in that way that the head of the fish and the other thing, it really adds some good flavor. I think I need to add some water as well, which I'm going to add soon. Let it cook a little bit, and then we will add the last ingredients, the Odial flour and the chili and the tamarind. So let it cook a little bit. All right, time to add the other stuff. So I'm going to add the Odial flour mix. First I'm going to mix them with the chili and the tamarind, because if you mix it with them before you putting into that, they mix so well. The beauty of the Odial Kool is it has various flavors added into it. You can get the bitterness from the Odial, sourness from the tamarind, and then you have the hot from the chili, salt, and then you have, I'm going to only add the half of them now, or a little bit more than half, just to taste it, and then I will add the balanced chili later on, see how I like it. And also sweetness from the seafood. The seafood, the prawns and the crab, they really add nice sweetness for that. So I'm just going to mix them together. So you see that the balance of this food, it's got the bitterness, it's got a sourness, it's got a sweetness, it's got the, you know, the hot from the chili, and all the various ingredients give that various different flavors for it. And that's why this is most sought after food in Sri Lanka, in particularly in the Tamils area of Jaffna, or every regions, they add different stuff to get the different taste of their ones. Some people like really more chili than us. I mean, I'm happy to have chili. If I'm really sick, cold or flu or anything, I add more chili. Just want to get this the sweetness, and that will really kill all the you know, the flu. Right, time to add that. It's mixed. That's enough. You don't need to really mix it. It's mixed now. That's good enough. Once you added this, we need to make sure we need to keep stirring it, because the Odial flour can go into the bottom and burn the whole thing. So now it's time to keep it stirring as well, time to time, to make sure it's thickened correctly, and same time not the flour to go down on the bottom and get it burned or something like that. Oh, look at that. I can smell it, man. This is so yummy. You know, you can't see that, you know, it's just really good. Oh, look at that. Look at how good thickness. You can't even cut these, you know, triapiacos in a bit of smaller pieces, but I like it. I like that flavor of that. It's nice and softly cooked, and when you're eating with the whole thing, it will taste good. All right, so looks like I need to add a little bit more chili. I think that the chili that I had is good enough, so I'm going to add all the other leftover chili as well to get the bit of the color of the chili. Just going to wash that with hot water. If you want to really enjoy even the curry or anything like that, we love to have some bit of a heat, but you don't want to put too much, because you won't enjoy the other ingredients. So if you put in the right amount of chili, you can taste all the other vegetables, the seafood and everything. So that's very important to have the right amount of chili in your food. Some people think curry means it's full of chili. It's not really the case. Chili is all about just enhancing and providing additional flavor. But if you want to really enjoy the food or meat or fish, anything, just got to have the right amount of chili. So you won't feel it like it is just chili hot, but you can feel the taste of the meat, taste of the fish. So I'm just keep stirring it. As I said before, I don't want that the Odial flour to go into the bottom and get it burned. Oh, look at the thickness. It looks so beautiful. I don't know why we don't add any meat to this soup. It's only purely a seafood soup. So it's really good. It just gives the seafood flavor. And you know, who doesn't like crab? Oh man, this is beautiful. I always love this, to have this crab from the school. hopefully my Periyamma approves this scoop. Periyamma, is that looks okay for you?
Okay.
Perfect, thank you. Now time to reduce the fire and let it kick. See, you can see that it's boiling, so that is what you know that Odial flour is really getting cooked. So it needs a bit of time to cook as well. So totally, I think I almost cooked it for 1 hour now, and in 5 to 10 minutes it's ready for eating. Oh, look at that. Fantastic. Wow. On a winter day, this is a perfect food. Hot, spicy, everything in it. And nothing can beat this Odial Kool or the Jalpanat seafood soup. Look at it. It's ready, right? It's all cooked beautifully. Now time to taste for me. But as per the tradition, all the men, boys, they would love to have a bit of an arak or something. So I started warming up it with a nice Singleton single malt whiskey. Let me see. It's so good. That's the tradition. I have to keep going. And next, try the Kool. Oh, look at that. Gonna have everything in it. Crab, the veggies, the prawns. Wow, look at that. All right, time to taste. Ooh, hot, hot. Ah, so yummy. I can feel the taste of the bitterness, the sourness, the spiciness. Oh, it's well balanced. Thank you for my Periyamma for teaching me this, and I'll hope you guys can create the same one with the same traditional recipe, and you can enjoy this Kool at your place as well. Thank you.